time is 8 a.m. on this Sunday morning, 10th of September 2017. It is time now for the Beer Channel Sunday morning news on this Sunday morning, 10th of September 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Sunday morning, 10th of September 2017. It is 8 a.m. But our top 3 Beer Channel morning news is, on the Sunday morning, is Hurricane Irma packing 1 to 3 mile per hour winds, storm roars into the Florida Keys. Hurricane Jose spares St. Martin Island. Destructive winds, rain hit Florida as Hurricane Irma's eyewall hits the Keys. And 494,000 plus people in Florida are without power. Well, more on that coming up on the weather segment of the Peter Channel Sunday morning news. In our news, North Korea expected to $7 million illegally recently, according to the UN experts. Oakland plans its flag to pay back widow Ohio State. Saudi Arabia government funded drive for 9/11. Legal documents claim Hurricane Irma sucked the ocean away from beaches in the Bahamas. Instead, it launched a missile. North Korea froze a party. Nene Sunday over anti-Semitic imagery on Facebook. Cuba surveyed tumbled houses, flooded cities in wake of Irma. Florida Keys authorities urge people to shelter because of Irma. In local news from the Sun Chronicle, Bridgewater State officers public access to Narcan. Monday marks the 16th anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Big Read kicks off for another year. Seacock officer receives award. Foxborough event marks 9/11 event anniversary. Foxborough Andrew Ames was presented with a 3rd annual Munch Chris Haskins legacy of carrying awarded the Hawkmock Area's YMCA's annual staff recognition legend. Seacock officials say fire station needed on south end of the town. Economics breach solves chaos about more than 43 million Americans. China looks at plans to ban petrol and diesel cars. Climate change threatens 1/3 of all parasites. Why is this bad? Hurricane Irma causes Kennedy Space Center to close. Peter, Channel News Time is 8:02 on this Sunday morning. It's time now for a traffic and time out for a sports report. Boston Red Sox defeat the Tampa Bay Rays 9-0 at Fenway Park. And the New England Revolution defeat the Montreal Impact 1-0. Today, the Boston Red Sox will be taking on the Tampa Bay Rays at 1:35 p.m. at Fenway Park as the Sox are looking to go for a sweep by the Rays. While dealing with the serious topics, the NFL actually don't match its words. Supervised post-fight presser and after a wild from Louisiana Texas 8-yard lurks. Worse than FBS since 2004. And what time was number 3 Clemson players set after defeated number 13 Auburn. Peter, Channel News Time is 8:03 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for traffic trends of the pot. Let's study off on the EMT and whether shuttle buses replace the Orange Line service between Fort Hills Regular Station on weekends on September 9th and 10th, which is this weekend, the 23rd and 24th. Meanwhile, it's looking good on the subway, but on the commuter rail, Worcester Line train 2501, 6 from South Station after 5 minutes beyond schedule between Freeman and Worcester stations, and the ferries, they are all looking good. And currently on the highways and byways of New England, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine highways are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is 8:04 on this Sunday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. The latest on Jose 80 advisory, 1 to 3 mile per hour winds, category 4 storm, 944 millibars, minimum central pressure, located 21.2 to the north, 65.3 to the west, movement 60 miles an hour to the northeast. And the third one, Johnson Central South Series, a terminal wave located at a few hundred miles southwest of Cabo Verde Islands, continue to show some signs of organizations. Environmental Conditions are expected to be conducted for sun development and a tropical depression can move forward during the next few days while the system moves generally northwestward over the eastern Atlantic Ocean. Now, latest on Irma. The 8 a.m. advisory, 24 after the north, 81 after the west. Max say winds 130 miles an hour. Moving northwest at 8 miles an hour. Senator Irma about to make landfall in the lower part of the Keys. The governor of Cuba has discontinued the hurricane warning for Cuban province of Diego de Villa, Secta Spiritus, and Villa Clara. A storm surge was in effect for South Santee River southward to Jupiter Inlet, North Miami Beach southward around the Florida Peninsula to the Okulaki River. Florida Keys and Tampa Bay hurricane warning is in effect for Fernandez Beach southward around the Florida Peninsula to Indian Pass. Florida Keys, Lake Okeechobee, Florida Bay, Cuban province, and Matanzas to La Habana. Hurricane watch is in effect for North of Fernandez Beach to Edisto Beach. Charleston, what is the effect for Western Indian Pass to the Okaloosa Walton County line, North Fernandez Beach to South Santee River? Charleston, what is the effect for Bimini and Queen Bahama? Storm surge warning means that there may be danger of life-threatening and inundation from rising water moving inland from the coastline during the next 36 hours and indicated locations for interest elsewhere in Cuba and in the southeast United States should monitor the progress of Irma. For storm information specific area in the United States, including possible inland watches and warnings, please monitor the United States by local and national weather service forecast office for storm information specific area. Outside the United States, please monitor the product procedure by the National Meteorological Service. At 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the center of Hurricane Irma was located in longitude 24 after dark, 81.5 longitude to the west. Irma is moving toward the northwest near 8 miles an hour. It is increasing forward speed is expected later today with that motion to continue for Monday on the forecast track that you have. Irma should be moving over the lower Florida Keys shortly and then moving near or over the west coast of the Florida Peninsula later today for today. Irma should then move inland over the northern Florida and the southwest of Georgia Monday afternoon. Max Zane was in 130 miles an hour gust. Irma's a Category 4 hurricane on the steps of Super Hurricane wind scale, while Wiggins forecast Irma is expected to remain a powerful hurricane while the moves from Florida Keys and near the west coast of Florida. Hurricane force wind steady was 8 miles an hour from the center of tropical force wind steady to 2 or 3 miles. Wind gusts 89 miles was recently measured at the Key West National Weather Service Forecast Office. The same winds at 46 miles and gusts to 72 miles an hour was recently reported at Tamati Airport in West Kendall, Florida. Estimated minimum central pressure 929 millibars is 27.43 inches. Storm surge, a combination of dangerous storm surge and the will cause normally dry areas near the coast to be flooded by rising water moving inland from the shoreline. The water is expected to reach the fallen and heights above ground. The peak surge occurs at the time of high tide. Cape Sable to Captiva 10 to 15 feet. Captiva and Marianne 6 to 10 feet. Cardsand Bridge but Cape Sable including Florida Keys 5 to 10 feet. And Marianne to the Clearwater Beach including Tampa Bay 5 to 8 feet. North Miami Beach and Cardsand Beach. North Miami Beach to Cardsand Bridge, including Biscayne Bay 2 to 5 feet, South Santee River to Fernandez Beach 4 to 6 feet, Carwater Beach to Okaloosa River 4 to 6 feet, Banana Beach to Jupiter Inlet 2 to 4 feet, and North Miami Beach to Jupiter Inlet 1 to 2 feet. This water will occur along the immediate coastal areas of an onshore winds where the surge will be accompanied by a large and destructive wave surge related flooding depending on the relative time of the surge of the tidal cycle. It can vary greatly over the short distance for information speed area. Please see about a situation look at the Weather Service Forecast Office. The combination of the life and storm surge and large breaking waves will waste water levels above normal time levels by the falling amounts within the hurricane warning area near and to the north of the southern Irma and near the coast. The surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves at north coast of Cuban and water area 5 to 10 feet. Hurricane conditions are expected with the current due within the hurricane water area along the north coast of Cuba 5 this morning. Hurricane conditions are spreading across portions of the Florida Keys and southern Florida. Winds affecting the upper Florida and the high-rise buildings will be significantly stronger than these near ground levels. Tropical storm and hurricane conditions are expected to spread north Florida across the remainder of the water areas, but Monday, tropical conditions are possible at a watch area in the northwestern Bahamas today. Irma is expected to produce rainfall rate conditions for Wednesday. Western Cuba additional 3 to 6 inches, outside 10 inches. West Bahamas additional 2 to 4 inches, outside 6 inches. Florida Keys 15 to 20 inches, outside 25 inches. Southern Florida Peninsula 10 to 15 inches, outside 20 inches. Remaining in the Florida Peninsula, southeast Georgia 8 to 12 inches, outside 16 inches. Western Georgia, eastern Florida Panhandle, and southern and western South Carolina and western North Carolina 3 to 6 inches, outside 10 inches, and eastern Alabama and southern Tennessee 2 to 5 inches. In all areas, this rainfall may cause life-threatening flash floods and mudslides in some areas. Tornadoes are possible tonight, mainly across southern central and eastern portion of the Florida Peninsula. I don't not venture outside what the common eye the hurricane pass over. Its dangerous wind will turn very quickly when the eye moves away. Swells driven by Irma affected in the southeast coast of The United States Police will likely cause life for certain work calculations. Please to the bottom for your local web office. And looking at the latest radar on Hurricane Irma. This is the eye wall. This is the eye around Key West. Heavy band of rain showers around Key West. Lines of heavy rain showers from Key Largo up to Homestead down to Miami. And line of showers and storms around the Fort Lauderdale area. And a line of heavy band of rain showers from Point St. Lucie, Florida, all the way down to Port Charlotte, Florida. And raining a little heavily northwest of Orlando. And raining lightly on the I-4 corridor from Tampa to Daytona Beach, and now it's raining heavily around the west and south of the Jacksonville area, around Gainesville, around the Palm Coast, and raining extended all the way down to southeastern and Georgia from Valdosta down to Brunswick and up to Savannah. Heavy rain rain showers down around Brunswick, and rain showers extended down around 7 South Carolina, around Beaufort, South Carolina. And now, a look at the traffic situation down in Florida. '95, it's close from 595 Fort Lauderdale down to North Miami around the Florida Turnpike. 595 eastbound side. It's sold between 75 and the Florida Turnpike. Road closure Collins Avenue closed until September 30th. And 95 on the northbound side. A little slow around Northeast 54th Street. And Florida Turnpike on the southbound side. It's slow between 441 and Chopper at the Port St. Lucie. Southbound Florida Turnpike a little slow at Whittier. And okay, imagine if that size early models indicated that this Irma would make it past the New England. Imagine if that were to hit us, we would have tree damage that will be devastating, buildings will be destroyed, and we could lose power up to 1 to 2 weeks if this storm were to hit us. Kind of like a path rival to the 1938 hurricane. So, Floridians, stay safe and stay safe in a shelter. Be safe. Closer home, nothing ruining the radar in New England because it's going to be gorgeous, gorgeous weather. All right, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, increased skies about 71 degrees, north about 5 to 9 miles on Cuss High, 21 miles an hour for tonight. Most of the clouds are close skies about 47 degrees, light about wind. Monday, south about 37 degrees, northwest about 6 miles an hour, but out. Patchwork got to 5 above miles, most skies about 50 degrees, and west about 5 miles, company evening for Tuesday. Sunday, most crisp about 83, about 56 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday, most sunny podcast, but 81 about 59 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny, partly cloudy, how about 37 about 57 degrees. Friday, partly sunny, the most clouds about 33 about 57 degrees. And for Saturday, partly about 32 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's fair, it's 56. And not in its fair skies, we have a temperature of 55 degrees, humidity 92%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Sunday morning news on this Sunday morning, September 10th, 2017. I'm Peter Jason. Have a good morning and a good Friday to all. See you for an evening report at 5 o'clock because there's going to be no Peter Channel new sport because we're going to be covering the not Black Knight football against Upper Cape Spartans at the pit at Yellowfield. Hope you have a good morning and go back!